Oh no. My local recording stopped. I don't have any disk space. That's not good. Hey y'all. As y'all jumping in here, just say hello. Let me know your name, where you're tuning in from. Let me make sure that we are good to go. I think we are. Okay, excellent. Hey y'all, as y'all jumping in here, just say hello. Let me know your name, where you're tuning in from. I think we are live. We are good to go. Let me make sure. Good. Excellent. All right, as y'all jumping in here, just pop a 1 in the chat if you can hear and see everything okay. Just drop a 1 in the chat for me. If you can hear and see everything okay. Looks like my computer is going through a thing right now. Hold on. Give me 1 minute, y'all. I'm going to get a couple things set up because my computer is going bananas right now. I don't know what is going on with this. All right, if you guys can hear and see everything okay for me, can you drop a 1 in the chat, please? Just want to make sure everybody can hear and see everything okay. Just pop a 1 in the chat for me if you can hear and see everything okay. Looks like I'm having some technical difficulties right now. Let's see. Okay, I got some 1s in the chat. Guys, it's going crazy right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, guys, sorry. Give me 1 minute. I'm trying to get this thing back up and running, but my computer, it's probably one of the first times I've had some technical issues. All right, I've got some 1s in the chat. Okay, got more 1s in the chat. Okay. Something strange though is going on with my Facebook. So let me make sure, not my Instagram. So let me make sure that we're all good and we're going to get this party started. Okay. All right. I think we're good to go. Okay, cool. So we're good to go. Welcome y'all to our Tuesday night happy hour. I'm so glad to have y'all in the house today. So as y'all jumping in here, just say hello. Let me know your name, where you're tuning in from. Let me know your name, where you're tuning in from. So glad to have y'all here on my Tuesday night happy hour. Now, I don't know what's going on, but there's some real funky stuff going on with my computer right now. So if we lose a connection or whatever, I'm so sorry. Sometimes we don't know what's going to happen on these live sessions. So it looks like I got everybody in the house today. Okay, cool, y'all. So today we're going to be talking more about mistakes that you should avoid when you're using your credit cards. And I thought that this is important to talk about because credit cards are a very important thing to have in your wallet. And the last thing that you want to do is you don't want to mismanage them, and you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're in a terrible financial position just because of some credit cards. So I want to give y'all 10 mistakes to avoid while you're using credit cards so that you'll be able to get higher limits. You'll be able to get lower rates. You'll be able to get instant approvals, and you'll just have way better credit and opportunities out here. So as y'all jump in here, just say hello. And if y'all want to know more about how to get these credit cards in your wallet, stay tuned. And not only that, I've got a scholarship gift I'm going to be giving out today. So for all my people that has been hanging around, that's going to be learning these tips today, I've got a special surprise for a lucky winner. I'm going to be giving out a scholarship to my 850 Blueprint course. And I'm so excited because, I love to give away some free stuff. And I love when y'all join me here on my happy hours on our Tuesday nights. So let's get down to business. Now, I've got some notes here today so that I can hit all my 10 points. I don't forget nothing. And I can ensure that you get the information that you need so that you can walk away today with clarity and a new sense of direction that you're going to use with your credit. Now, I love credit cards. It's one of my favorite things since sliced bread. It's one of the best inventions ever since sliced bread. And here's why. because credit cards give you an opportunity to have more than what you have now. And I'm not saying that you have to go borrow a whole bunch of money, get into a whole bunch of debt, and totally ruin your life. What I'm saying is credit cards can really take it to the next level. It can help you gain new opportunities. It can help you get way better offers from banks and lenders. It'll help you get better insurance rates. It'll help you maybe even get a better job. It'll help you get so many more things. And the best thing is getting credit cards helps you build your credit faster. And when I understood this about credit cards, I could not get enough of it. I couldn't. I just keep adding more to my wallet because why not? Why wouldn't you want to be able to have these different relationships with banks literally in your pocket? So when I started thinking about it that way, so many more doors and opportunities started opening up for me. And not only that, I've seen it also open up for all of our clients, our students and members, because they really understand the power of credit cards. So I don't want y'all to take the power of credit cards lightly. I want y'all to really know and understand that you can do a lot of great things with them. And I'm going to give y'all 10 things that you should do or not do so that you don't ruin your chances. So you don't ruin your chances of getting those better offers, getting those lower rates, and getting those instant approvals. So the number one mistakes that you should avoid when you're managing your credit cards is one, don't pay them late. That's always going to be my first tip to anybody that's managing credit, is never to pay your credit cards late. Why? Why is that, y'all? Because 35% of your credit score is based on payment history. So if you pay your credit cards late, you're going to 100% guarantee ruin your credit if you pay your credit cards late. And so never pay your credit cards late, because it's the worst thing that you could do for your credit, because 35% of your credit score is strictly based on how often you pay your accounts on time or late. So can we all agree that we're not going to pay our credit cards late? If you're not going to pay your credit cards late, just put it in the chat. I'm not going to pay my credit cards late, because that's the number one thing, the number one mistake that people make with their credit cards that absolutely ruins their credit. Now, I was a person that did this myself. When I first started understanding credit cards, I got my first credit card when I was like 18, 19 years old, just graduated out of high school. And I got my first credit card as a Capital One Quicksilver. I still have the card, actually. And when I got that card, I was just ecstatic to even have a credit card. It had a $500 limit. I couldn't really do much with it, but I was just happy to have a credit card. Now, the problem was I was using it really irresponsibly. I was maxing it out. I was paying it late. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. And it was basically because I didn't know any better. And so when I started to know better, not only was I able to start paying my bill on time, but I was able to get other credit card offers that were better. I was able to get higher credit limits from other banks. I was able to get 4% interest on my credit cards, something that is mostly unheard of. So when you really understand the credit card game, you won't be taken advantage of. You won't become a victim to the game. Instead, you will win it. And so let me see. I think I got some people in the chat that say, okay, they not going to pay their stuff late. Great. Don't pay your stuff late, y'all, because it's the worst thing that you can do for your credit is pay your credit cards late. And so let's talk about number 2. Okay. Number 2, credit card use. Do not max out your credit cards. Never max out your credit cards. Now, the thing is, your credit cards have an inverse relationship with your credit score. What does that mean? It means that every time you charge your credit cards up and you start carrying balances, your scores go down. But as you pay your cards down, your scores go up. So they have an inverse relationship with your credit scores. So what happens is, if you're maxing out your credit cards, you're carrying these high balances, you're going to have low credit scores. And the fastest way to raise your credit scores is just to pay your credit card balances off. That's the easiest and fastest way to raise your credit scores, especially if you don't have anything negative on your credit. So if you don't have any collections, you don't have any bankruptcies, you don't have any charge-offs, repossessions, then that's great. But if you have maxed out credit cards, you're still going to have a low credit score. So the second thing that y'all got to do is not max out your credit. The best thing that you can do is keep your balances about 10% or less. And what I mean by that is if you have a credit card that has a $1,000 $1,000 limit, make sure that you're not carrying more than $100 a month on your credit card, and you'll be able to max out your credit card and also max out your credit scores, which actually brings me to my third point, which is that the third mistake that people make is not maxing out their credit cards. Now, let me explain, because this might be confusing for some people. Like, number 2 was you're maxing out your credit cards, and number 3 is you're not maxing out your credit cards. Well, here's what I mean by not maxing out your credit cards. What I mean is not taking advantage of all the benefits that credit cards have to offer. Now, people argue me up and down about, no, you shouldn't have a credit card, and debit is life, and debit is everything, and no. You need a credit card in your wallet. Why? I mean, you can't rent a car without a credit card. You can't raise your scores without a credit card. You can't buy now and pay later without a credit card. You can't take care of an emergency that you don't have the money for without a credit card. So I actually believe that everybody needs a credit card. You need a credit card. You need a credit card. Everybody need a credit card. Seriously, because it can open up a lot more doors and opportunities for you, especially for my small business owners in the house. A lot of my small business owners in the house, a lot of y'all are using your personal credit to build your business. Horrible. Don't do it. Instead, get business credit cards so that you can not ruin your personal credit. 2, it will only report to your business credit reports. And 3, it'll help you with buying now, paying later, so that you can finally grow your business. Something that you can't do without credit cards. So the thing that I think most people don't realize is that credit cards offer you way more benefits than debit cards do. Credit cards, they give you fraud protection, better fraud protection than debit cards do, by the way. Credit cards give you payment protection. They give you extra warranties. They give you cash back on your purchases. They give you higher credit limits. I don't know about y'all, but I don't remember the last time I was able to ask somebody for some money, and then the friend that I asked for money for say, hey, Jerry, you paid me back on time. Let me give you double the amount that I gave you last time. Anybody got a friend like that? Anybody got a friend like that? That they ask for some money, you ask your friend for some money, they gave you $100, you paid them $100, and they say, hey, here's $1,000? Probably not. Because you can only get that benefit from having a credit card. So there's so many benefits that people are really missing out on because they don't have a credit card. You could travel for free with a credit card. You can get free hotels, free luxurious flights, first class flights, all that kind of stuff with a credit card. Me and my family go on trips all the time for free because we have credit card points and rewards. I don't remember the last time I paid for a flight. I don't remember the last time I paid for a hotel. I don't remember the last time I paid for anything because I have credit cards that give me cash back and rewards. And it allows me to get more out of my life because I'm able to max out the benefits that my credit cards offer. For all my people in the house that have credit cards that give you rewards, what's your favorite benefit that you have? One of my favorite benefits that I have on my credit cards is the travel lounges that you get access to when you have some type of credit cards. Like my American Airlines credit card, it gives me access to the American Airlines lounge. So instead of standing outside or waiting on my flight, I can go in there, get on their Wi-Fi, do some work, get some free food, get a free cocktail or something, and hang out, chill out, maybe take a nap, who knows, and do it in a comfortable environment and setting. And so there's so many great benefits of credit cards that if you just aren't aware of that, then you're not going to be able to take advantage of it. And that's the biggest mistake that you can ever make, is being totally ignorant to the benefits that your credit cards have. So pull up your credit cards, log into your account, check out the benefits that you have. If you get cash back, start using it. If you get points and rewards for traveling, start using it. If you have, all type of benefits, just start using it. Get in the know, because if you're not in the know, you're not going to be able to exercise your term. Because if you're not using your credit cards, they're going to close your accounts, first of all. And if they close your accounts, you're going to lose payment history. You're going to lose credit history, and that hurts your credit scores. 15% of your credit is based on your credit history, the history of your credit, the age of your credit. And so if you're closing out accounts because you're not using them, it's going to hurt your credit. So I actually recommend that you use your credit card for every single transaction that you make. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, you get way better protection. Anybody ever been frauded before? My best friend, as a matter of fact. Here's a story for you. My best friend had her debit card attached to her Apple Pay account. And somebody somehow hacked her Apple Pay account and got access to her debit card information. They were Apple Paying everywhere. Apple Paying everywhere just because they hacked her Apple Pay account and got access to her debit card information that was saved in her Apple Pay account. Wiped her out. She had to go through all this process and everything to get her money back. They had to close out her accounts. It was a mess just because she had her debit card and her bank account information associated with her Apple Pay account. Now, what would have made more sense and would have helped her tremendously is if she would have instead had a credit card on file with her Apple Pay. Because here's what happens when you have a credit card and fraud happens. You are not reliable for any of it. You don't have to wait on the funds to get reversed. You don't have to start a whole new bank account. You don't have to do any of that. All you got to do is call the bank up, say, this is fraud. They'll give you the money back. They'll close out the card. They'll give you another one. Voila. You're back in the game. And so there's so many benefits to using your credit cards. But if you're not using it enough, they're going to close them out. And then you're going to have to start back from square one. So I suggest using your credit cards for everything. Use it for gas. Use it for your utilities. Use it for your car notes. Use it for your mortgage. Use it for everything because you can rack up points. You can rack up cash back. You'll be able to build credit history. You'll be able to increase your credit limits. There's so many reasons why you should do this. So use your credit cards for everything. And I don't care what nobody tells you. Use your credit cards for everything because you'll be 100% protected if you do. And it gives you the opportunity to build more credit over time. Okay. Number 5 mistake is carrying balances on your credit card. Here's the biggest argument that people have when it comes to credit cards, y'all. What about the interest? It's the biggest comment that I get when I talk about credit cards. What about the interest? Pro tip. The interest doesn't matter if you pay the credit cards off in full every single month. Voila. The interest rate doesn't matter if you pay your credit cards every month. Put that in the chat, y'all. How do you avoid interest? Put it in the chat. How do you avoid interest payments on your credit card? Put it in the chat. By paying it off every single month, not carrying balances. Because when you're carrying balances from month to month to month, guess what you're doing on those balances? Paying interest. So if you want to avoid paying interest on borrowed money, just pay it back at the statement end. Don't carry balances from month to month and you'll be perfectly fine. You won't have to pay any interest. You'll be able to get free money. I'm sorry. That's what cash back is. It's free money. You'll be able to get free money from the banks. You'll be able to get points for free trips and luxurious upgrades. You'll be able to get all type of great stuff for free because you're not paying interest. So if you're not paying interest, then it's a win-win for you. So all you got to do is not carry balances. And if you don't carry balances, then you won't pay any interest. Okay? That's just the bottom line. Number 6, not understanding the fees associated with your credit card. Now, my friends, there are several fees that are associated with credit cards. You have your interest fee. You have your late fee. You have your I'm having a brain fart right now, but you've got fees. Let's just put it all out there. You got penalties, all type of fees, penalty APR fees. You got fees. And so you got to get in the know with your fees because if you don't, you'll be blindsided by them. So get in the know when it comes to the fees related to your credit cards. And a lot of this is going to be laid out on the contract that you're given when you get approved for the credit card. So when you get approved for a credit card, they will send you documents with the credit card that outline terms, conditions, fees, annual fees, all this type of stuff. So know your fees, because if you don't, you're going to be blindsided. This almost happened to me before when I have what is it called? A American Express Platinum card. And at one point, the annual fee on that card was $497. And now I think it's $697. And I almost got blindsided by it because I didn't pay attention to my mail. And so I didn't know that the annual fee was going up. And so when I got the charge on my credit card for the annual fee, I was like, hold on now. Like, I clutched my pearls for a second, because I didn't know that the annual fee was going up because I wasn't paying attention. So just make sure that you're paying attention to the fees on your credit cards. Understand the fees on your credit cards, because sometimes those fees change. Sometimes the terms and conditions change. But if you don't know that, then you're going to be blindsided by it. So just be aware of that. Number 7, not asking for credit limit increases. Now, this is a huge mistake that a lot of people make, because I think that some people just don't know that they can do this. So every 6 months, pro tip, every 6 months, I want y'all to apply for a credit limit increase on your credit card. Now, some banks, they will pull your credit and some will not. Okay, so just ask them up front if they're going to pull your credit, if they're going to have a hard pull on your credit, if you want to do a credit limit increase. But every single 6 months, ask for a credit limit increase. Also, a good time to apply for a credit limit increase is around the holiday season. So we've got Christmas and things coming up, right? And that's one of the best times to ask for credit limit increases, because banks want you to swipe their credit card. They get paid when you swipe the credit card, whether you carry a balance or not. When you swipe the credit card at the store, guess what? The store has to pay a percentage of the total amount that you charge on that card. So if you shop with a store and you spend $100 at the store, the store has to pay about 2 to 3% in transaction fees to the credit card company. And so they're going to get paid anyway, whether you carry a balance or not. But I think it's a great time to apply for credit limit increases. And I've seen our students do this time and time again, where I had one student that had an Amazon Prime credit card. She had they like a $2,500 limit on that credit card. She asked for a credit limit increase around the Christmas season. They bumped her up to $10,000. Hello. They went from $2,500 to $10,000, and all she had to do was ask. So ask and you shall receive. That's just the way I see it. Put that in the chat. Ask and you shall receive that credit limit increase. Okay, so ask for a credit limit increase every 6 months. You cannot go wrong with that. My 8th mistake that people make is closing out credit card accounts. Now, I made this mistake before when I was young and dumb and didn't really understand how credit cards worked. And so I had gotten to a point where I had racked up a lot of credit card debt in my early 20s, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And unfortunately, I was like this close to going bankrupt because of it. But I'm very grateful that I learned this lesson by making the mistake. So when I paid off my credit cards, I actually closed it out because I thought that I was getting rid of debt by doing that. But I was so mistaken. I didn't realize or understand at the time that if you don't have balances on your credit cards, you're not carrying debt. So if you have a credit card that has a $1,000 limit on it, but you're not using it or there's no balance on it, there is no debt. You literally just have a credit card that you can swipe, whenever you need it, that has a $1,000 limit. And that's great. It's available to you whenever you need it. But if you close these cards out, it'll hurt your overall age of your credit history and it will drop your scores. And that's exactly what happened to me. I had closed out one of my oldest accounts and it dropped my scores over 100 points like that. Literally like that. And I didn't know what had happened. I was like, what happened to my credit scores? And when I realized it was because I had closed out that credit card account, I called the credit card company back and asked them to reopen it, and I'm so grateful that they did. A lot of credit card companies won't even do that anymore, but I'm grateful that the credit card company did when I asked them to. They opened up the credit card, I got my history back, and my scores went back up. And so don't close out your credit cards. Keep them open as long as you possibly can, because the longer you have your credit cards open, the higher your credit scores are going to be. So just remember that. Credit cards and loans, they're different kind of lending products. Credit cards stay open forever, really, if you never close it, but loans, not so much. With loans, you pay them off, they close them out, that's it. That's all. And that's all you can do about it. But with credit cards, you can keep them open for as long as possible. So the biggest mistake that I see people have been making is closing out their credit card accounts, and that hurts your credit scores for sure. Number 9. This is going to rub some people the wrong way, but I'm going to say it anyway. Listening to unqualified people. The biggest mistake. The number 9 is listening to unqualified people. Let me ask you something. What can someone that's never had 700 or 800 credit scores tell you about getting 700 or 800 credit scores? Don't worry, I'll wait. Nothing. They can't tell you nothing because they've never done it before, right? Would you ever take surgical advice from a doctor that's never practiced surgery or isn't even a licensed surgeon or professional surgeon? Would you ever do that? Probably not. Also, would you ever let a doctor operate on you if they've never done a surgery before or if they're not a surgeon? No, you wouldn't. And so I don't take advice from unqualified people. Although I understand that they mean well, they're just not qualified. So don't listen to people that have never built 700 or 800 credit scores. Don't listen to people that have terrible credit scores. Don't listen to people that have ruined their credit or have no education about it whatsoever. Don't listen to those people, because guess what's going to happen? You're going to end up just like them. Period. Listening to stupid people will land you in stupid situations. Because there's something that my grandma used to always say. Something my grandma said. She said, stupid is what stupid does. So stupid people do stupid things. And one of the stupidest things that we can do is listen to stupid people. And I don't say stupid like it's a bad thing, but stupid just meaning ignorant, just totally ignorant. And so I don't listen to unqualified people. I don't listen to people that have never built a 7-figure business trying to teach me how to build multiple 7-figure businesses. Never. I could never do that because you're not qualified. You can't show me how to do something you've never done yourself. So don't listen to those people. People that's telling you to cup your credit cards? Nah. People that's telling you, oh, credit cards are bad, they're evil? Nah. It's people that are telling you that you're going to get into debt and you're stupid for using credit cards and you don't know any better? Nah. No, they don't know any better. But when you know better, you do better. And I'm teaching y'all how to do better so that you can have the high limit, so that you can have the security, so that you can have the freedom, so that you can get the credit that you deserve. Because there's bigger and better things out here for you to do. But unfortunately, you don't have the money or the resources to do it. And so you will never want to listen to other people that don't have that either. I would never do that. And so neither should you. And then lastly, number 10 is just not asking for help. Because I mean, if you really want to make like drastic change with your life and your finances, you need to ask for help, because if you knew how to do it, it would already be done. If you knew how to get millions of dollars in business credit, you would already have it. If you knew how to build $1 million businesses, you would have already done it. If you knew how to build 700, 800 credit scores, it would already be there. So you can't do something if you don't know how to do it. And if you're so prideful and egotistical that you won't ask for help. I was telling my students today that sometimes we let our egos get bigger than our bank accounts. And what happens is, we're sitting around here, strolling online, looking at every TikToker online, selling you dreams. And you wonder why you haven't had any progress, because they're selling you dreams. And unfortunately, That's not sustainable. So if you want real life change, if you want real life gains, you have to listen to people that can show you the way, that can show you the yellow brick road and give you the steps to get it done. But, when we're chasing fantasies and chasing the greener grass, I'm sorry, but the only thing that's going to be at the end of that is poverty. We chase the greener grass, not realizing that the greener grass requires the same time, more cultivation, more energy to get the grass even greener. And so instead of focusing on the greener grass, focus on what you have in front of you and make that work. So if you have 500 credit scores, but you're chasing 700 and 800 credit scores and listening to people that don't even have 700 or 800 credit scores, I'm sorry, that's not how that works. And so get in tune with the real people that give you the real advice, the real strategies, the real steps, and I keep it real with you, because you can't get nowhere if somebody lying to you and selling you dreams. That's just the bottom line. So don't chase the greener grass. Don't chase the shiny object. Instead, focus on what you have in front of you right now. Focus on where are you currently with your credit scores? Where are you currently with your credit? And where do you really want to go? But when we're focused on what other people are doing or what other people are posting or what other people are achieving, it's not getting you closer to your dreams. So focus on that. And focus on locking arms with people that can help you make it happen. And I can assure you, 6 to 12 months from now, you will be glad that you did if you stay disciplined, if you stay focused, and if you stay committed. But if you don't, then you'll keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. So let's recap that. Number 1 mistake is paying your credit cards late. Don't do it. Number 2, maxing out your credit cards and bringing those balances all the way to the credit limit. Number 3 is not maxing out your credit cards and the benefits that your credit cards are really offering you. Oops, sorry, y'all. And not taking advantage of the benefits that credit cards are offering you. Number 4, not using your credit cards enough and potentially getting them closed. Number 5, carrying balances on your credit cards, because if you don't want to pay interest, then that's the only way that you're going to be able to not do that, is by paying your balances every single month. Number 6, not understanding the fees that are associated with your credit card. If you want to save money, understand your fees and you'll be able to do that. Number 7, not asking for a credit limit increase. Do it every 6 months and let me know what happens, because I love seeing when people get credit limit increases. It makes them so excited, and it makes me excited too. And number 8, closing credit card accounts. If you close your credit card accounts, you're going to lose credit history. You're going to lower your scores. Ain't nobody got time for that. And number 9, listening to unqualified people about credit card advice. Don't do it. If you do, just do it at your own risk. And lastly, not asking for help from qualified people. Those are the 10 mistakes, y'all. And I can assure you that if you don't make these mistakes, baby, you are going to have 700, 800 credit scores. You're going to have a money team of hundreds of thousands of dollars of other people's money. You'll be able to leverage it the right way. You'll be able to get free money, trips, free stuff, all type of stuff from just using credit cards. So don't let nobody fool you. Credit cards are the best thing popping, okay? And if you don't have any in your wallet, you need to get some today. You need to get some today. So those are my 10 mistakes to avoid when you're using those credit cards. Now, because y'all stuck around today, y'all know I've got a very special gift to give out today. I have a scholarship to my A50 Blueprint course. And my A50 Blueprint course is going to teach you more about these credit card strategies. It's going to teach you more about the different types of credit cards in the market. It's going to teach you how to maximize and create a credit strategy in my A50 Blueprint course. Now, generally, this course goes for $297, but you're going to get lifetime access to it for no cost because you're going to earn a scholarship today. And so if you want to earn a scholarship, here's what I need for you to do. What I need you to do is I need you to put your biggest takeaway from today's lesson in the chat. What's your biggest takeaway today? Put it in the chat And then I'm just going to pick a lucky person to win one of my scholarships today, because I love rewarding people for a job well done and showing up. Yeah, my computer is going crazy today. I don't know why, but maybe I need to restart my computer or something. So give me your biggest takeaway today. What was your biggest takeaway today? And then I'm going to just pick a lucky winner. I wish I found you like 6 months ago, because I've been listening to negative people. Ain't nobody got time for that. Bringing balances less than 10%. Good stuff, John. Let's see what else we got. Any other comments? Keeping the balances. Oh my God, I don't know what is going on with my computer today. It is really throwing me off. Yep, like Forrest Gump. Don't listen to those that have no credit. Ask for a credit card limit increase every 6 months. Pretty Brown says. Excellent. Ask for a credit card increase every 6 months. I cut up all my debit cards and just hit a 700 credit score with only credit cards. Come through, Stephanie. Don't listen to negative people. Don't close your credit cards. Please and thank you. Don't do it, because you will regret it. And I can't help you if you do that. All right, y'all. So I'm going to pick a lucky winner today. And here's what I need y'all to do when I pick the winner. I need y'all to congratulate them. I need y'all to just say congratulations. You know, this is all about teamwork. This is all about, wishing people well and good energy. Keep keeping that good energy going. And so when I pick the lucky winner today, what I need you to do is I need y'all to congratulate the winner. And for the winner today, what I want you to do is I want you to let me know. Well, actually email us at contact@flycredit.com. Man, this is really going crazy today. Hit us up at contact@flycredit.com. Oh my God, y'all, I don't know what is going on with this, but this is like really just. I don't know what's going on. Guys, can you see this blue screen, or is it just me? This is really throwing me off. I don't know what is going on with my computer right now. It is really acting funky. I don't know what's going on. Okay. This is going crazy right now. I'm sorry, y'all. Can you guys hear and see everything okay? I don't know what's going on, but I can't see anything anymore. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on, y'all. This is like really tripping me out. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but it looks like I've like totally blacked out on my screens. I don't know if you guys can see anything, but I can't see anything. But anyway, I do see the comments. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pick a lucky winner today. And then we are just going to wrap it up today, because apparently my computer is not being my friend. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, y'all. I'm sorry. You never know what's going to happen on these live sessions sometimes. But it's all good. All right, y'all. So I've got a lucky winner today. All I need y'all to do is I need y'all to congratulate the winner for winning our A50 Blueprint course. Okay, that's all I need from y'all. So my lucky winner today, I think I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick Jenny Pooh on Instagram. Jenny Pooh, I got you. Jenny Pooh 223 on Instagram. You are the lucky winner of our A50 Blueprint course and you're going to get a scholarship for the course, lifetime access. Congratulations. You deserve it for showing up today. So congratulations for winning today's scholarship. I love giving out scholarships. It makes me so happy. I'm really sorry that today's session didn't go as planned with the video. My computer was acting crazy today. It's still acting crazy, but we made it through. We made it happen. So congratulations, Jenny Pooh 223. You have won our A50 Blueprint course scholarship. And I'm so excited to be able to work with you. All I ask is that you really show up, take the courses, show up to our weekly trainings that we do on Wednesday night, and really put the course and the information to good use, because we've put so much energy, so much time, so much effort into creating these programs, and we really care about the results of our customers and the results of our members. So congratulations for winning. All you got to do is hit us up at contact@flycredit.com. Let me know that you won. Send me just email. I'll have your email, and then we'll be able to get you your access right away. So thank y'all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Sorry about all the technical difficulties today. I'm hoping that this probably gets recorded correctly, but if not, maybe I'll try to redo the video another day. Sorry, y'all. But I hope y'all got some good information today. I hope y'all feel empowered to take those next steps. And if y'all need some help with your credit, just hit us up at flycredit.com. We can help you with your personal credit. We can help you with your business credit. And we can help you with getting the credit that you deserve. So thank y'all so much for joining me on my Tuesday night happy hour. Again, my name is Jerry Tolliver, CEO of Fly Credit, where we help you get the credit that you deserve. I will see you here next week on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be talking about more credit goodness to help you take it to the next level. But thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. I will see y'all next time. Have a great night. Bye, y'all.